सरस्वती भूषण प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णविंद की जय। नामाचार्य शील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तविंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गौ गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप धाम की जय। समवेत भक्तविंद की जय। All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories to the assembled.
My name is Ashley.
Sampayan, pacify. Aha, send. Kiritamali, Arjuna.
Translation. Draupadi, the mother of the 5 children of the Pandavas, after hearing of the massacre of her sons, began to cry in distress, with eyes full of tears. Trying to pacify her with a red horse, Arjuna spoke to her thus.
Mata Sisubunang Nidhanam Sutana Nishamma Ghoram Paritapramana Tada Dudaga Baspo Kolalu Kulaksi Tang Santayam Aha Kiritamali. So Draupadi's 5 sons were killed. 5 sons by 5 husbands. You know the history of Draupadi. She had 5 husbands, which is forbidden nowadays. Although in some hilly districts, still the system is current that one woman has got 5 or 6 husbands. This practice was there even in high circle. That is now forbidden. Devarena sutatpatti kalau pancha vivarjayat. Don't try to imitate Draupadi. That is not allowed in this age. Asamedam gavanamam Parapaitikam Devarena Sutatpatti Kalau Pancha Vivadya. So when Draupadi was gained by Arjuna, the 5 Pandavas were in the forest incognito. So when they came to their mother in jubilation, they exclaimed, "Mother, we have got a very nice jewel." So mother said, "All right, my dear sons, enjoy it for all of you 5. So on the order of mother, they accepted Draupadi as a common wife. But that does not mean she had many sons, only 5 sons. By the 5 husbands, 1 son. That is also under system, not competition that each husband will produce dozens of children. No. So, when the mother understood that her sons were killed, certainly she was very, very unhappy. Mata Sisunang Nidhanam Sutana Nisamma Ghoram Paritapamana, lamenting. That is natural. So, Tada Rudot Baspo Korakulaksi, with tears, she was crying, and Tang Santayam, pacifying, Aha Kiritamali. Kiritamali is Arjuna. So, they are directly connected with Krishna. Draupadi's another name is Krishna. And still, they had to suffer the material pangs. Not that because one is Krishna conscious, there will be no material suffering. Actually, those who are Krishna conscious, they have no material suffering. Although it appears that they are suffering, they are not suffering. They can accept any so-called suffering and accept it as mercy of Krishna. They never take it as suffering. Tattena kampa susamiksamana bhunjana eva atmakritam vipa. A devotee, when he is in suffering, so-called suffering, he accepts it as the mercy of Krishna. Tattena kampa. And he rather thanks Krishna that I had to suffer many more times, but you have minimized it, giving me little suffering. So it is your mercy. And if anyone lives on that attitude, everything taken as Krishna's mercy, then he is guaranteed to go back home, back to God. Mukti padesa dayabha. Dayabha means he is going back to home, back to Godhead, is exactly like the inheritance of property by the son. Mukti padesa dayabha. So we should learn from the Pandavas that Krishna was always present with them. Still they had to suffer so much material tribulations. So they were never unhappy. Neither they requested Krishna that, my dear friend Krishna, you are always with us. Still we had to suffer. Never expressed that. That is pure devotion. Never try to take any benefit from Krishna. Simply try to give benefit to Krishna. Do not take any benefit from Krishna. This is pure devotion. Perhaps you know that once upon a time Rupa Goswami desired that if I would get some nice food stuff, I would have invited Sanatana Goswami and cook some nice food. He desired like that. They are living in Vrindavan here and there under the shade of a tree. They had no stock, nothing. So one very beautiful girl came and offered rice, dal, ghee. She said, Baba, we have got some festival. In this country, they address saintly person as Baba. So she offered so many things, and he immediately invited Sanatana Goswami. They are living separately. And Rupa Goswami was a very good cook also. So he prepared very nice preparation and offered to Sanatana Goswami prasadam. So Sanatana Goswami astonishingly inquired, where you got all these nice things in this forest? So he told the whole story that in the morning I desired just a few little time, one very beautiful girl came and offered these ingredients. So after hearing the description of the beautiful girl, Sanatana Goswami could understand that she was Radharani. So immediately he chastised Rupa Goswami that you have taken service from Radharani. This is not good. We are trying to give service to Radharani and you have taken service from Radharani. So this is Vaishnava consideration. They are firmly determined not to bother Krishna. with anything, simply to serve. Anukulyena Krishnanusana. Similarly, Krishna also finds opportunity when to serve his devotee. This is the reciprocation. The devotee wants to serve Krishna without any return. And Krishna also wants to serve devotee whenever there is opportunity. This is the transaction of love, not to take anything in return. Aslishama padaratang pinastama manmahatang karotama adarsana jatha tatha va vidadhatu lampata mat prananathas. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching that from Krishna's side he may do whatever he likes. That is full surrender. Still he is my master. He is nobody else. He is still my worshipable master. Bhaktivedant Thakur has sung Manasa deha geha jo kichu moro otpinu tua pade Nanda Kishore. Nanda Kishore is Krishna. So, this is full surrender. My dear Nanda Kishore, whatever I have got, now I am offering everything to you. Oh, what I have got? Manasa deho geho. I have got my body, I have got my mind, and a so-called home, or a wife, or a few children, what I have got. So everything is offered to you. Manasa deho geho jo kichu moro. This is full surrender. Now he says, Maravi rakhavi jai chatuha. I am surrendering to you everything. Now, if you like, you can save me, or if you like, you can kill me. This is full surrender. So these Pandavas are the best example, and better than the Pandavas, there are other devotees, and the topmost surrendered devotee are the gopis. There is no more higher exalted devotees than the gopis. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommended that the gopis, the Ramma Kachit Upasana Brajavadhu Varga Bhijakul. There is no better type of worshipping Krishna than the method by which gopis worship Krishna. Their love was so intense that they did not care for any family, any honor, or any prestige, nothing. That is the highest, topmost loving state of Krishna. And Krishna also loved the gopis so much so that Krishna asked them that you cannot expect any return from me for your ecstatic love. I cannot. It is beyond my power. So they purchased Krishna. And the topmost gopi is Radha. So we should not consider these gopis' dealings with Krishna as ordinary material dealings. It is not that. Ananda chinmaya rasa pratibhavita sabhi ja eva nijadupataya kala. The gopis are expansion of Krishna's pleasure potential. That is described by Srila Jiva Goswami. Radha Krishna pranaya brikiti alladini shakti asma. Alladini shakti. Krishna has got the pleasure potential. Parasya Shakti Vividhaiva Suyate. He has got multi-energies. In the Vishnu Puran it is also said, Parasya Brahmana Shakti Sadvedam Akhilam Jagat. Whatever we see, that is display of the potencies, different potencies of the Supreme Personality of God. Just like the sun is 93 millions of miles away from this earthly planet, still we are getting heat and light, energy of the sun. Similarly, Krishna is in the Goloka planet. Goloka eva nivasati akhilatma bhuta. That is Krishna's energy. Although he is in the Goloka planet, which is the topmost planet in the spiritual world, you cannot estimate how far the spiritual world is from this material world. From material calculation, they say it takes about some 40,000 of years to go to the limit of this universe. Then beyond that universe there is the spiritual world, parah tasmat tu bhava anna, another nature, bhaktya sanatana. Then you pass through the spiritual world, Brahma Jyoti. There are innumerable, unlimited number of Vaikuntha planets. Then above all of them, there is the planet Goloka Vrindavan, where Krishna resides. It is said in the Brahma Samhita, Goloka namni nijadhamni tale tatasya. Goloka namni nijadham. That is Krishna's personal planet, Goloka Vrindavan. Goloka namni nijadhamni tale tatasya. Devi Mahesa Haridhama Sute Suteshu. There are other planetary systems, Haridhama, Vaikuntha Dham. Then this material world is called Devi Dham. And between the Goloka, between the spiritual world and material world, there is Goloka Namni Nijadham Nitale Tasya Devi Mahesa Dham. So there are so many status of planetary system. Each planet is full with living entities. The spiritual planets, they are full of living entities. They are all liberated, nitya mukta. And those who are within these material world planets, they are nitya baddha. Nitya baddha, nitya mukta. There are two kinds of living entities. The nitya baddhas are only few. But the nitya muktas are many, many. This material world is only 1/4 energy of the creation. The 3/4 energy is in the spiritual world. And here, in the 1/4 energy, there are innumerable universes. And each universe is full with different types of planets. And each planet is full of living entities. But these rascals, they say, there is no living entity, it is sand and rock. So this is not the fact. You have to understand from the Vedic literature about the planets, which planet is existing, where is spiritual world, where is material world. All informations are there. Don't speculate and simply think that this planet is full of living entities, all other planets are vacant. This is most unusual argument. There is no meaning. But we are not concerned with that. We have got our own information from the Vedas. So Krishna's pastimes is going on somewhere or elsewhere it is going on. Therefore his pastimes are called Nitya Lila. Nitya Lila Prakash. This Vrindavan Lila is Nitya Lila. It is going on continuously, somewhere or other, within this material world. And the spiritual world, it is permanently there. So the Pandavas, they are associates of the Nitya Lila. They are not ordinary human beings. Wherever there is Krishna Lila, they go. Therefore Arjuna asked Krishna that how can I believe that you, first of all, many millions of years ago, you spoke this philosophy to the sun god. Krishna replied, Bahuni me janmani, what is that verse? Bahuni me betitani janmani tapacharya. Arjuna, both you and me were together and we have passed through many different leelas, but you have forgotten, I remember. That is the difference between God and the living entity. They cannot be equal. We forget, the Mayavadi philosopher, they put this argument that because we have forgotten, now in Maya we have forgotten that we are God. So what kind of God he is if he forgets? God never says, I have forgotten. Krishna says, Vedaham samiti tani. I know past, present, future. So where is the question of forgetting? If somebody forgets, that God is different from the God who does not forget. Therefore you have to accept too. You immediately have to accept Dvaitavad. One forgetting God and one not forgetting God. You cannot accept one. That is not possible. And that is the fact. Just like Krishna said, that I remember when I spoke to sun god, you have forgotten. So there are two. Similarly, Krishna's another name is Achyuta. He never falls down from his position. And if we fall down from the position, therefore we are not on the same level. We may have some power and we can claim that I am God. That we can claim, but not that God like Krishna. Therefore two words are there. Ishvara, Parameshwara. In the Brahma Samhita therefore it is described that Ishvaras there may be many, but not Parameshwara. Parameshwara is one. Ishvara Parama Krishna. So these Mayavadis, they forget this, that Ishvara, Parameshwara, there are two words. Atma and Paramatma, there are two words. So, they are not equal. And Krishna says, Matta Parataram Nanyam. He is supermost, Ishvara. Nitya Nityanam Chetana Chetananam. Although both of us are Nitya, eternal, and living entities, still there is difference. He is supreme, living entity, we are subordinate. Prabhu and Anu, Vibhu and Anu. This philosophy is perfect, and anyone who accepts this Mayavad philosophy that the God and living entity are on the same level, they have got poor fund of knowledge. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. So, can I know if everyone can hear online? Anyone can comment?
Yes, Sri Ratan Prabhu. I can hear you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So, we had wonderful hearing today. So, I have few questions to all of you to make it mananam for us to remember what we have heard today. So, one question I'll ask to devotees who are sitting here, and another question I'll ask to online devotees, those who are there. So first I'll ask to devotees at center, then second. So like this we'll go. Somebody cannot answer from this crowd, then it will go to online, and vice versa we'll have. Okay. So we are hearing Srila Prabhupada lecture from Vrindavan 1973, 7th chapter, 15th verse. So when Prabhupada started this, then he gave some references that what kind of 5 activities are forbidden in Kali Yuga. So Prabhupada did not quote all 5, but he quoted one verse, and that verse contains 4 things. So if you can tell 4 also, that is 5. Fine. So anyone would like to tell what are these 5 items or 5 actions which are prohibited in Kali Yuga? Yes, you can raise your hand. No one here. Okay. We'll go to online devotees. Okay. I can see anyone raising hand. Yeah, Agnil Prabhu raised his hand. Agnil Prabhu, you can go ahead and speak.
Yeah, Prabhupada quoted from that verse. Ashwamedh Yajna is prohibited.
Yes.
Sacrifice of cows is prohibited. Sannyas is prohibited. And Rajani through Devar, that is husband's brother, is prohibited. Like that. And one more thing is there.
Yes. Pal Patrakam means
Right.
forefathers, giving flesh to forefathers. Hari Bol. Devotees can play Kartal or something once. Okay. So yeah, these 5 items are there which are totally prohibited in Kali Yuga. And why Prabhupada spoke about this? Because Draupadi was married to 5 husbands. So Prabhupada gave some points that still she was married, but that was legal at that time. And few points Prabhupada told about that how it was at that time, still it was under regulation. So anyone remembers how even Draupadi were married to 5 sons, how it was proper, authorized? So Prabhupada told 2 points about that. Anyone would like to share? It is now for online devotees. Sorry. So anyone would like to raise their hands? If you raise your hands, I can see. Okay. Anyone from here? Yeah, somebody raised hand. Yes, Anand Vardhan Bro.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Although Draupadi married with 5 husbands, they have not created multiple childs. Okay, they for each husband one child they have.
Yeah. Haribo. So this is main point that still when it was there, it was not like every husband just for the satisfaction or pleasure of senses producing dozens of children, Prabhupada told. And secondly, Prabhupada told another point, anyone remembers? He gave reference. Yeah. Yes, from Tamal Mohan Prabhu wants to share.
When Pandavas went to his
Yeah,
mother,
go ahead. Yes.
that time, on the order of their mother, they accepted as a Draupadi for
Yeah, this is very important. So it was not just, by their own whims or their understanding they accepted. she accepted 5 husbands or 5 husbands accepted her. It was on the order of their mother, 5 Pandavas' sons. So Kunti went told that's how they did it. It was not their own desire that they wanted to enjoy Draupadi. So that is the difference. It was in the order, authorized way. So these 2 points Prabhupada told. Then Prabhupada went ahead and just empathized with the situation of Draupadi. She was crying. Her 5 sons were killed. Then Prabhupada told what is the position of a devotee. So Prabhupada told that those who are Krishna conscious, they have no material suffering. So how can you prove? Now this question goes to our devotees here. How can you prove that there is no suffering for devotees, Krishna conscious devotees? So Prabhupada gave 2 references also, and he also gave some logic. Whatever you can share, you can share. Yes. Neeraj Prabhu is raising hand. Yeah, so Prabhupada. Very nice. Prabhupada quoted one verse. If you can share one line or some lines from that. That is very, very famous verse. Yes, yes, somebody wants to share.
Susuvishramanan. Bunjam.
Yes, go ahead. Ritam Vipakam. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. So, if somebody would like to recite this verse and would also like to tell that Prabhupada spoke on Sadaya Bhak, Daya Bhak, how they are proprietor of mercy of Krishna. So, anyone online would like to recite this verse fully and would like to confirm how they are definitely, proprietor of the liberation, ultimate liberation. Anyone would like to raise hands? Yeah, I can see Agnel bro. I'm just waiting if anyone else. Okay, yes, go ahead, bro. Please recite the verse and tell us.
I was raising hand on behalf of Ranjan. Ranjan, please.
We are not able to hear the voice of the devotees who are answering. So that issue can be fixed. And the verse is Tatevanukampam Susamikshamaano Gunjan Vivatma Vritam Vipakam Ritvavapurvir Vidhan Namaste Jivet Vayo Mukti Se Padedayaba. So who sees mercy, who sees miseries in his life, that devotee who sees misery in his life as mercy of Krishna, that Krishna has reduced these miseries to a lot great extent. Only that person has right to go to spiritual world, back to Godhead. Hare
Yes. Hari Bol. Thank you very much. Hare. Okay, so next question to here, our devotees at center. Prabhupada told, he was quoting that what is the consciousness of a devotee who is dependent on Krishna? My dear friend Krishna, you are always with us. Still we had to suffer. So what is pure devotion? In this context, Prabhupada explained pure devotion. So what is pure devotion? Generally, if challenges will come in one's life, he'll say like this: oh, my dear friend Krishna, you are with us. Still we had to suffer. So Prabhupada told this is not pure devotion. Then what is pure devotion? Prabhupada explained in further lines.
Hare Krishna. If I'm audible?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Prabhuji, next question will come to you, Varun Prabhuji, sorry. One question I'm asking here and one to online devotees. So, yes.
So Hare Krishna, can you please confirm if I'm audible?
Prabhu, you can hear? Nitin Prabhu's voice?
Nahi. Okay. Thank you. So actually, in that context, Prabhupada have further explained that to take benefit from Krishna, but to give benefit to Krishna. So in that way, Prabhupada in the mode of a pure devotional service.
So this is correct. So devotees never wants to take benefit because you are with us, so now you should protect. Why should I suffer? So this is the complaining mood. And that's how they become also eligible for going back to Godhead because they're not complaining. Whatever situation comes, they are accepting as Krishna's desire, not their own. And they want to give benefit to Krishna. When it comes about giving benefit to Krishna, Prabhupada explained that what are those devotees who always want to benefit Krishna? So in this connection, that pure devotees never want to take service. Prabhupada recited one story. So this is for online devotees. Okay, Shubham Patil Pro is saying voice is very low. My voice, Prabhuji? Shubham Patil Pro? Is my voice okay? Agnil Pro, Parjani Priya Pro?
It's better now, Prabhuji.
Okay, yeah. Apur go. Okay, so Varun Pro, please go ahead. Some story Prabhupada is recited in this connection. Pure devotion. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So, Prabhupada was talking about Rup Goswami and Sanatan Goswami's story, where Rup Goswami wants to cook nice prasad for Sanatan Goswami, but in forest he don't have any resources. And suddenly one beautiful girl turns up and she offers nice prasad, and they cook, and then Rup Goswami offer it to Sanatan Goswami, and Sanatan Goswami, after hearing all the story description about the girl, he tells Rup Goswami that you have taken service from Radharani and we are not supposed to do that. We should not be asking any favors from Krishna or Radharani. Like that, Sanatan Goswami kind of chastises Rup Goswami.
Jai Haribo. Very nicely concluded by Prabhuji. Yeah, so that's the mood of a Vaishnava. So further, then Prabhupada told, this is Vaishnava consideration, that they are firmly determined not to bother Krishna with anything, simply to serve him. So in this connection, Prabhupada told that not only devotees wants to serve, Krishna is always also eager to serve his devotees, and this is the reciprocation. So in this connection, he again quoted some reference from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings, that what is the mood of devotee further, that what they want to do, they want to just serve. So anyone remember, every day we recite this verse, this to center devotees. Who is raising? Yes. Kuldeep Pro. Every day we recite this verse. This is the topmost pure devotional prayer we can always offer whenever we are in Dham. Yes, Kuldeep Pro, go ahead.
परमहतं करोतु वा आदर्शनं यथा तथा वा विधतु लम्पटो मत्प्राणातस्तु न एव परः। तो इसका मीनिंग एक्चुअली पता नहीं, लेकिन इसमें बताए थे कि लाइक डिवोटी डोंट्स वांट्स लाइक एनी बेनिफिट फ्रॉम कृष्णा, बट कृष्णा आल्सो से बता रहे थे वरुण प्रभु कि राधा रानी उन्हें पर्सनली आए सर्व करने के लिए, तो कृष्णा भी अपॉर्चुनिटी देखते हैं कि वो भी भक्तों को रेसिप्रोकेट करते हैं। इससे हम लोग नहीं समझ सकते, मतलब इसे हमें नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि मतलब डिवोटी को मतलब भगवान से लेना चाहिए। भगवान भी चाहते हैं कि मैं भी डिवोटी को मतलब सर्व करूं।
Yeah, that is different concept. In this connection, I want something to hear. Whatever you spoke, that is correct. But in this connection, how this prayer is pure devotional service? Anyone would like to share the meaning here? Yes, Keshala bro. In context to this prayer, Prabhupada spoke on this.
Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that Krishna will still remain my worshipable Lord, even in whatever condition he keeps me. He handles me roughly or hardly. In whatever condition he keeps, he will.
So this is the point, that even if he handles me roughly, so actually words come that Padaratam penastumam, if he just tramples upon me with his feet, still you will always be my worshipful master. I'll be eternally. It's very pure devotional service. That nothing for me, everything for Krishna, whether he accepts or not. Then Prabhupada further on this connection, that how pure devotion is in connection to Draupadi. It is coming same theme since that. He spoke further on full surrender. The symptom of surrender. He recited few lines of a Vaishnava song. Anyone would like to recite and explain what full? That is for online devotees. Sorry. Yes. Anyone would like to from online? I can see hand of Varun Pros raised. Okay, Prabhuji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So Prabhupada mentioned about the Vaishnava song, Mansa Deho Geho Jo Kichu More Marobi Rakhobi Jo Ichha Tomar. So like that Prabhupada quoted that saying, whatever is mine, mind, my body, my resources, my house, wife, children, everything is yours, and you keep me or you chastise me or you kill me, it's up to you, it's your wish. I will always be serving you, like that.
Haribol Jai Manas Deha Geha Jo Kichu Mor Arpilu Tu Apade Nanda Kishore. So everything devotee offers to Krishna. They don't want to keep anything for them. Same point which Prabhupada told. No benefit for myself, every benefit for Krishna. So now once he gave this, then he explained who are the topmost devotees and how they are topmost devotees. So anyone would like to tell now this definition, who are considered the topmost devotee? First you have to tell there are like Pandavas, Prabhupada told are pure devotees, but further Prabhupada told better than Pandavas. So who would like to answer from here? Prabhupada used this term. Anyone? Yes, speak. Who is speaking? Nitin Pro. Okay.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. So actually Prabhupada have given the reference of gopis that their love is the highest, and Prabhupada have further explained that why it is so, because they do not have any consideration when they are expressing the love for Krishna. They do not have any family consideration and all those things. They have given up everything. And even if Krishna also confirmed to the gopis that I cannot give you anything in return of the love that you are giving me, that because that is beyond my power. So it shows that, yeah,
he is eternally indebted. And who is topmost among gopis?
Srimati Radharani.
Haribo! Yes. So thank you, Nitin Prabhu. Yeah. So gopis are the topmost devotees because they have no personal consideration, even for slight and honor from society or family or nothing. And among them, topmost is Radharani. And then Prabhupada told that people outside generally consider that these pastimes of gopis with Krishna, they take very cheaply. So to prove that this is not cheap and how Krishna so magnanimous and prove, generally people do not know one side. They just only understand one side. So how Prabhupada explained or confirmed that these pastimes of gopis with Krishna are not ordinary. Anyone would like to explain this for online devotees? So it is little big. You can speak 3-4 points or 5 points. Prabhupada explained in detail further now, 2-3 paragraphs when he was speaking that how these dealings are not ordinary of Krishna with gopis. Anyone would like to answer? Anyone waiting? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pass. Anyone here at center would like to explain 1 or 2 points? Yes. So Tamal Mohan Pro is going to speak.
One point I'll.
Yes, 1 point, please.
Prabhupada said that okay, gopis are not ordinary, and their dealings are not ordinary, because Krishna also confirms that in the scripture it is said that gopis are the expansions of Krishna's play.
Oh, very wonderful. This is the very first point that Prabhupada told that what is that? They are part of internal potency of Krishna. Yes, first point. So this is very important. First. And now next point, Radha Krishna Pranay Vikritir Ahladni Shaktir Smat. So there, this is the quote from Chaitanya Charitamrita. So here it is confirmed that they are not ordinary. Those who are taking pastimes in Krishna Leela, they are internal potency, especially Radharani and Gopis. Then further Prabhupada explained few more points. Anyone would like to? Yes, Krishna Prabhu wants to share.
Prabhupada says that there are two worlds, spiritual and material. So in spiritual planet, everyone is Nitya Mukta, and in material world, we are Nitya Baddha. And also Prabhupada says that 1/4 of the creation is only material world and 3/4
Yeah, this is different point. Second point is perfect. And this connection, this is now third point. Yeah, explain.
1/4 is material and 3/4 is spiritual world. So Krishna's pastime is going on eternally.
Yeah, so we need to understand actually this as a whole. So first point, Prabhupada explained that this is internal potencies. They all are under Krishna's energy, not like us. Then he told further, he just directly jumped to another point. So Prabhupada then further told that we understand that this is only happening here, that we are only here. No. So first we need to understand this is material world, there is also spiritual world. Parasya Saktir Vividhaya Suyate. So there are innumerable jivas which are expanded from the desire of Krishna. So 3/4 is spiritual world, and what we are living in is only 1/4. So how many jivas would be there? And all our Prabhupada confirmed that all jivas in the spiritual world are Nitya Muktas. So these 4 points he told that they are Nitya Mukta, which are not bound by the laws here. So we cannot take their consideration what people are generally thinking, because they are eternally serving. So that theme came since, like, who is pure devotion? They are pure devotees, they are eternally, whether that Leela is going on here, because it goes on everywhere. So in this connection that Krishna's Leela goes on each and every planet, Prabhupada quote Brahma Samhita. So anyone would like to share any point? And you also told how this world is just only 1/4. So that reference also came from Brahma Samhita. 2 verses from Brahma Samhita Prabhupada spoke.
Krishna Guruji.
Yes, online devotees. Sorry. Yes.
So one verse from Prabhupada Smita, Goloka Namni Nijanati Pranaychatasya.
Yes, go ahead. Wonderful. Correct.
And Devi Maheshu.
Haridhama Suteshu Teshu Tete Prabhav Nichya Vitaschayena Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So this is the verse that Golok Namni. So here Brahma is saying Golok Namni Nijdhamni. Who's Nijdham? Krishna's Nijdham. Talecha Yasya. Below that, what it is? Kramsa. So what is that? Devi, Mahesh, Haridham. Which means Devi means material world. Mahesh means our Brahma, what we call Shiv Dham or Mahesh Dham, or generally we call it like Brahman. Partially in material world it seems, partially it is in spiritual world, which is the borderline. And then Haridham, Vaikuntha. And above that is Golok. And gopis are from Golok. So that's not normal, it's transcendental. So like the Prabhupada told that Leela are eternally going on in Golok and also in planetary, but this is just 1/4. So we will not understand, we need to understand its transcendence. Okay. And Barunto, you would like to share something more? You raised your hand.
No, Prabhu, fine. Hare Krishna.
Okay. 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 Now Prabhupada asked further that if we want to understand, sometimes people outside saying that there is no life on other planet. How we can understand that there is no life on other planet? How will you understand? The scientists are saying there is no life in other planets. There are no living entities. So what is the proof?
So for those here, like in the means, first of all, we speculate anything. Then there is that is unusual argument, and we already have our information authority instead of speculating.
Yeah. So first thing we need to understand what is our authority. So Prabhupada told clearly that what is the fact? Fact is that there are innumerable planets as explained in Vedic literature. So that we need to consider. And it explains that there are innumerable living entities residing. So that should be our reference. If we understand, then it is easy to understand this. Then on this whole topic now, Prabhupada is again summarizing, coming back to Pandavas, how they are not ordinary human beings. And Arjuna is also not ordinary human being. But still outside people will say, oh, you are saying that Arjuna, there are innumerable entities. But how can anyone outside person can understand that there are innumerable entities and there was life before, or there is another life or some living entities? So then if there are innumerable entities, then there would be Leela going on in other planets, right? Of Krishna. So in this connection, Arjuna wants the authority again. So Prabhupada is giving reference from Bhagavad Gita also, that this question has already been answered by Krishna, that how this is not ordinary. This is another answer. Fifth point. 4 point we discussed already, how this is not ordinary. Now fifth reference came from Bhagavad Gita. So anyone remembers? Prabhupada gave 2 references from Bhagavad Gita, that how Arjuna is not ordinary and this Leela is eternally going on. Anyone remembers? Online, sorry. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Yes, Nikhil Prabhuji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, in this regard, Srila Prabhupada mentioned 2 shlokas. One was Bahuni me vetitani. I do not recall the next line,
Yes,
where
yes.
Krishna says that I remember everything, but you do not. And then the next verse he quoted was Mattah Parataram Nanyat Kinchidasi Dhananjaya Mai Sarvam Idam Protam Sutre Maniganaiva. There is no truth superior to me. This was second shloka which was quoted by Srila Prabhupada.
Okay, wonderful. Haribol. Haribol. So first somebody could have that Arjun was told by Krishna that this knowledge was explained before you. It was already explained to someone, and that was millions of years ahead, and that was on some other planet because it was explained to Vivaswan. So there could be doubt that was it really, was it true? So for that, Arjuna could think that I am right now here, you are here, you doesn't seem so old. How you were there and I was also there, you're saying, how is it? So then there is 4.5 Bhagavad Gita, So that is Bahuni me Vyatitani, Janmani tab Arjuna. Tanyaham Veda Sarvani, Natam Vetta Parantapa. Parantapa Arjun, you do not remember anything. But I remember everything. I know everything, past, present, and future. And second verse was also from Bhagavad Gita. That was actually 7.26. That was Bedaham Samtitani, Vartamanani Charjuna. So everything, whatever happening in present, whatever has happened in past, and whatever will happen in future, I remember everything. So that's how this confirms that they were before in some other planet also, which means life is there, living entities are there, and this pastime of sharing knowledge of Bhagavad Gita or other pastime of knowledge giving or pastime with gopis are eternally going on. So they are not ordinary human beings. So this was finally and last question. So Prabhupada told that how we can understand that Supreme God is actually superior, and Krishna confirms that. So in Katha Upanishad, in this regard, something comes, and that is also what our Nikhil Prabhu shared. Mattaha partaram nanyat kinchid asti dhananjaya. So what does it confirms that? Everything depends on Krishna. So in this connection, there is a analogy given in Katha Upanishad that anyone would like to share? What is the analogy given for Jiva and Supreme God? That how we are part and parcel? Okay, Haribo.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So Prabhupada was mentioning from the Katha Upanishad, this Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. So Prabhupada in this regard was mentioning like Parmeshwar is always eternal while the living entities, whatever we are doing, are also eternal, but our pastimes, whatever we are doing, are not eternal in that sense. Means we have come from the Supreme Personality.
Not exactly this. I was going some other reference. So in Katha Upanishad, it comes like Krishna is addressed as Prabhu,
Yes.
and we are like
Anu.
So that itself proves that he is the supreme, and we
Supreme.
are just part and parcel, very tiny. Yes. So this was all. And one more question I have for Mayavadi philosophers. Sometimes, yes, online for online devotees. So sometimes Mayavadi people, Hare Krishna, please be careful. Sometimes Mayavadi people say that I'm just missing that question. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Mayavadi says that they have this understanding that when we take birth here, then we also comes under Maya. So how we can refute this argument that we are also God? Yes, online. Yes, Medhamni Sakhi Mataji, you would like to say?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Prabhuji, I was just thinking of what Prabhupada was saying about Ishvara Parama Krishna, right? We are also Ishwaras, but Parameshwara is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we are Brahman, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is Para Brahman. So we are not equal to the Lord, while we are also linked to that was the point that Prabhuji was mentioning, that Prabhu, Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam Eko Bahunam Vidadati Kaman. We are also eternal, we are also blissful, we are also knowledgeable, but we are infinitesimal, whereas the Lord is infinite. So like that, Prabhupada was making a point that we are also Ishwaras, we are also controllers, but we are under the control of Parameshwara, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's my understanding.
Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. So Prabhupada told this is Dvaitvad we need to accept here, that we both exist eternally. We are Anu, Krishna is Vibhu. So in that way we can accept that is Supreme God is there and we are his part and parcel, and we are not God. Okay, because we are Anu. Okay. So we are done here. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Thank you very much.